Royals are always on the news, but do you know what makes the headlines? It's the royal scandal, especially the extramarital affair. Besides fame and fortune, royals have been associated with extramarital affairs that have led to various controversies. Therefore, in today's video, we're talking about the 12 recent royal extramarital affairs that shocked everyone. So without further ado, let's begin. At number 12, we've got former King Albert II of Belgium's extramarital affair story. Former King Albert II of Belgium admitted to fathering a child, Delphine Boyle, during an extramarital affair with Baroness Sybil de Salis Longchamps. The affair reportedly lasted from 1966 to 1984, during which Albert was married to Queen Paola. Delphine was born in 1968. She had long claimed Albert as a father, and the claim was substantiated with the DNA test in 2020. The legal battle for paternity recognition spanned over a decade, with Delphine Boyle initiating court proceedings in 2013. The Brussels Court of Appeals ordered Albert to undergo a DNA test, which he initially resisted, leading to daily fines until he complied. The DNA test confirmed Albert was Boyle's biological father, and she was subsequently recognized as Princess Delphine of Belgium, entitled to a share of Albert's estate and a place in the line of succession. The affair and its subsequent legal battles garnered significant media attention. Rumors of Albert's illegitimate child first surfaced in 1999, and the story gained traction when Boyle publicly alleged her paternity in 2005. The media closely followed the court proceedings, and the eventual admission by Albert was widely reported. Public's reaction was mixed, with some expressing relief and resolution, and others criticizing the former king's initial denials and resistance. Despite the affair and ensuing scandal, Albert and Queen Paola have remained married. At number 11, we've got King Charles III of the UK's extramarital affair story. King Charles III, then Prince Charles, began an extramarital affair with Camilla Parker Bowles in the late 1970s, during his marriage to Princess Diana. The affair became public knowledge in 1994 when Charles admitted to being unfaithful in a television interview. The relationship between Charles and Camilla had started before either of them filed for divorce from their respective spouses. Diana publicly called out Charles for his affair with Camilla, which significantly damaged his reputation. The affair led to the separation of Charles and Diana in 1992 and their subsequent divorce in 1996. Following Diana's tragic demise in a car crash in 1997, Charles faced significant public criticism. Despite the initial backlash, Charles and Camilla continued their relationship and eventually married in a civil ceremony in 2005. The marriage was followed by a service of prayer and dedication led by Archbishop Rowan Williams. The affair and subsequent divorce were highly publicized, leading to a significant drop in Charles' popularity. The media dubbed the scandal Camillagate, and it became a source of public ridicule. The public's anger over Charles' treatment of Diana took years to subside, delaying the rehabilitation of his reputation. Over time, however, the public mood softened, especially after Charles and Camilla's marriage in 2005. Despite the rocky start, Charles and Camilla have remained married. Next, we've got former King Juan Carlos I of Spain's extramarital affair story. Former King Juan Carlos I of Spain had numerous extramarital affairs, one of his most notable being with Corinna zu Zensen-Wittgenstein, a German-born businesswoman. Their relationship lasted for 5 years and was marked by lavish gifts and significant financial dealings. Juan Carlos also had an affair with a foreign businesswoman 25 years his junior, whom he set up a house with near the royal residence. Additionally, an explosive new book claims that Juan Carlos fathered a fourth daughter, Alejandra, from another extramarital affair. The affair with Corinna Zensen-Wittgenstein led to significant legal and financial troubles for Juan Carlos. He was embroiled in court battles with Corinna, who accused him of causing problems for her. The affair and subsequent scandals, including the money laundering investigation, ultimately led to Juan Carlos abdicating the throne in 2014. The former king left Spain for Abu Dhabi in 2020 amid this financial scandal and the ongoing legal issues. The media played a crucial role in exposing Juan Carlos's extramarital affairs and financial misconduct. The press initially tried to hide the scandal, but eventually the scandal was used to push him towards abdication. The release of a podcast titled Corinna and the King and the documentary series Savar El Rey further highlighted this unethical behavior and lavish lifestyle. At number 9, we've got Prince Ernst of Hanover's extramarital affair story. Prince Ernst of Hanover engaged in an extramarital affair with Princess Caroline of Monaco while he was still married to his first wife, Chantal O'Shuley. This affair eventually led to his divorce from Chantal and subsequent marriage to Caroline in 1999. With Caroline, he had a daughter, Princess Alexandra, born in 1999. The affair and subsequent marriage were marred by numerous scandals. Prince Ernst was frequently in the news for his public drunkenness, altercations, and other controversial behavior. years. In 2009, photos surfaced showing Prince Ernst with another woman on a beach in Thailand, which reignited rumors of infidelity and potential divorce. These images were particularly damaging as they came at a time when the couple was already living apart. The affair and subsequent scandal led to a separation between Prince Ernst and Princess Caroline in 2009, although they never formally divorced. Caroline moved out of their family home and ended up resettling in Monaco with her daughter. The media extensively covered the affair and its fallouts, portraying the marriage as a royal soap opera filled with public drunkenness, hospitalizations, and alleged infidelity. The publication of Thailand photos was particularly damaging at the time, leading to widespread speculation about the couple's future. Despite their separation in 2009, Prince Ernst and Princess Caroline remain legally married. Next, we've got King Carlos XVI, Gustaf of Sweden's extramarital affair story. The scandal primarily revolves around King Carl XVI Gustaf's extramarital activities in the 1990s. The biography, The Reluctant Monarch, alleged that the king had a lengthy affair with Camilla Hanover, a Swedish singer and model, and frequented parties and clubs, both in Sweden and abroad. The publication of the biography in 2010 marked a watershed moment in the royal reporting in Sweden, breaking a long-standing tradition of not delving into the private lives of the royal family. The book's allegations include visits to the underground nightclubs and wild parties. The media coverage was extensive, with bookstores unable to keep the biography on the shelves due to high demand. The scandal dominated the Swedish media, leading to nationwide discussions about the king's role, reputation, and right to privacy. Despite the king's attempts to downplay these allegations, the media continued to scrutinize his actions. King Carl XVI Gustaf addressed the scandal by stating that he and his family had chosen to, quote, turn the page and move forward. Despite his efforts to move past the controversy, the scandal had a lasting impact on his reputation. The king had worked hard to repair his royal image, but the allegations continue to follow him. Despite the scandal, King Carl XVI Gustaf and Queen Sylvia have remained married. At number 7, we've got Sarah Ferguson of the UK's extramarital affair story. Sarah Ferguson's marriage to Prince Andrew faced significant challenges, including his demanding naval career, which kept him away from home for long periods. This distance contributed to the strain on their relationship. Rumors of infidelity began to circulate, particularly involving Sarah's alleged affair with Steve Wyatt, wealthy Texas businessman, whom she met in 1989 while pregnant with Princess Eugenie. The affair was one of the main reasons for the breakdown of her marriage. In the summer of 1992, explicit photographs of Sarah with her financial advisor John Bryan surfaced in the media. The most infamous of these images showed Bryan caressing Sarah's toes, leading to a widespread scandal and embarrassment for the royal family. The toe caressing scandal was a significant blow to Sarah Ferguson's reputation and her standing within the royal family. The explicit photographs were widely published, leading to harsh criticism and public ridicule. The scandal was particularly damaging given the royal family's emphasis on maintaining a dignified public image. Following the scandal, Sarah faced financial difficulties and struggled to maintain her lifestyle. The affair and subsequent scandal led to the formal separation of Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew, March 1992, with their divorce finalized in 1996. Although Sarah Ferguson and Prince Andrew are divorced, they continue to share a close and supportive relationship. Next, we've got Prince Albert II of Monaco's extramarital affair story. Prince Albert II was found to have paid billions of dollars to his past lovers in extramarital affairs without his wife's knowledge. In 2005, Prince Albert accepted a son born out of wedlock as part of their family, though not in the line of succession. A DNA test in 2006 confirmed that a daughter, Jasmine, was also his, born from a brief encounter with a California waitress in 1991. Rumors of another child, a Brazilian woman named Marisa, have also surfaced, although these claims have been dismissed by Prince Albert's lawyers as intimidation. French media reported extensively on Prince Albert's financial dealings with his former lovers, leading to public scrutiny and legal battles. For instance, the French magazine Paris Match published an interview with one of his former lovers revealing their illegitimate child, which led to a pivotal privacy case in the European court. The revelations have led to widespread media coverage and public interest. Reports have suggested that Prince Albert paid his wife, Princess Charlene, substantial amounts to stay with him, further fueling rumors of marital discord. The media has also highlighted Princess Charlene's attempts to leave Monaco in her prolonged absence, which have been linked to her health issues and exhaustion. Despite the scandals and rumors, Prince Albert II and Princess Charlene have made efforts to present a united front. At number 5, we've got King Maha Vajiralongkorn of Thailand's extramarital affair story. Vajiralongkorn's first marriage was to his first cousin, Princess Somsawali, in 1977, with whom he had his first child, Princess Bajrakiti Yaba. However, he fathered 5 children with Sojarni Viva Charaongse. During this marriage, he divorced his first wife in 1981 and married Sujarni in 1984, only to publicly denounce her in 1996, accusing her of adultery and stripping her of her children and royal titles. In 2001, Vajiralongkorn married Sri Rashmi Shuwati, who gave birth to Prince Dipankorn Rajmihoti in 2005. This marriage ended in 2014 when he accused Sharashmi and her family of dishonesty. In 2019, he married Suthida Bajra Sudha Bimala Lashana, a former Thai flight attendant, shortly before his ascension to the throne. Over the years, Vajiralongkorn has publicly denounced his former wives and consorts, stripping of their titles and their privileges. This includes Sujarti in 1996 and Sri Rashmi in 2014. Zania Vongvaj Rapaki faced a similar fate in 2019, but was later reinstated. The media has extensively covered Vajiralongkorn's personal life, including his marriages, affairs, and stripping of the titles of his consorts. This has led to public scrutiny and criticism, particularly given the strict laissez-faire laws in Thailand that prohibit defaming the monarchy. Despite the controversies, King Vajiralongkorn and Queen Suthida have maintained their marriage, although it's not been without its challenges. Next, we've got Princess Haya bint Al Hussein of Jordan's extramarital affair story. Princess Haya had an extramarital affair with her British bodyguard, Russell Flowers, which began in around 2017 or 2018. This relationship led to significant personal and financial repercussions for the princess. The affair led to intimidation by members of her security staff, resulting in Princess Haya paying £6.7 million to 4 of her security staff. She sold jewelry and took money from her donor's bank account to cover these expenses. Upon discovering the affair, Sheikh Mohammed published a poem interpreted as intimidation by Princess Haya. She also received a weird message from one of her husband's associates about a wife feeling distressed. Assessing risk, Princess Haya left to the UK in April 2019 with her 2 children. She sought custody of her children through the British courts to stay away from her husband. The divorce resulted in a record-breaking settlement of around £554 million, including a lump sum of £251 million and ongoing payments for the children. The settlement also covered security costs, property maintenance, and other expenses. The details of the affair and divorce have been extensively covered by international media, highlighting the dramatic and contentious nature of the case. Reports have focused on intimidation, the legal battles, and the record-breaking settlement. Princess Haya's marriage has officially ended and she's moved on with her life. And at number 3, we've got Princess Anne of the UK's extramarital affair story. Princess Anne's extramarital affair with Captain Timothy Lawrence came to light in the late 1980s. Lawrence first met Anne in 1986. The relationship grew through a series of intimate love letters, which were eventually leaked to the public. These letters, described as extremely personal and intimate, were anonymously delivered to the Sun tabloid in 1989. The leak of these letters exposed the affair and led to significant public and media scrutiny. The revelation of the affair had immediate consequences for Princess Anne's marriage to Captain Mark Phillips. The couple, who had already been experiencing marital difficulties, announced their separation in 1989, shortly after the letters were leaked. Although they initially had no plans for divorce, the couple officially divorced in April 1992. Princess Anne wasted no time in moving forward with her life. She married Timothy Lawrence in a private ceremony in Scotland, December 12, 1992. The affair and subsequent divorce were widely covered in the media, causing a significant scandal. The British press was particularly relentless, with the love letter scandal nearly breaking the media there. Buckingham Palace had to address the controversy, admitting to the affair between Anne and Timothy. Despite the media frenzy, Princess Anne was reportedly, quote, not ashamed of her relationship with Lawrence. Princess Anne and Sir Timothy Lawrence have now been married for over 30 years. Next, we've got Prince Jefri, Bolkiah of Brunei's extramarital affair story. Prince Jefri of Brunei, the younger brother of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, has been at the center of numerous scandals involving his extravagant lifestyle and extramarital affairs. He is infamous for his extravagant lifestyle, which includes maintaining a club and hosting lavish wild parties. His club consists of numerous highly paid American and European women, and he was known for his extravagant spending on personal pleasures. The scandal became public when former Miss USA Shannon Marektek sued Jefri and the Sultan, claiming that she was held against her will. The exposure of Prince Jefri's lifestyle has significant repercussions. In 2001, he was forced to auction off many of his personal possessions after it was revealed that he'd been using the country's wealth for his personal expenses, spending an average of $747,000 a day for 10 years. The scandal also led to legal battles, including the lawsuit filed by Shannon, which brought international attention to his actions. Prince Jefri has had 5 wives, 3 of whom he's still married to. Despite the scandals and legal battles, he continues to live a life of luxury, although his public appearances and activities have been more subdued in recent years. And at number 1, we've got Captain Mark Phillips of the UK's extramarital affair story. Captain Mark Phillips and Princess Anne married in 1973 and had 2 children, Peter and Sarah Phillips. However, their marriage faced significant challenges, including extramarital affairs on both sides. decades. In 1985, Phillips fathered a love child, Felicity, with a New Zealand art teacher, Heather Tonkin. This affair was one of the key factors leading to the couple's separation in 1989 and eventual divorce in 1992. Their affair had significant personal and financial repercussions for Captain Mark Phillips. After a DNA test in 1991 confirmed his paternity of Felicity, Phillips reached a settlement worth a reported £350,000. The scandal contributed to the dissolution of his marriage to Princess Anne, whom divorced him in 1992. Following the divorce, Phillips married fellow equestrian Sandy Fugger in 1997, but they divorced in 2012 due to his infidelity. The affair and subsequent divorce were widely covered in the media, leading to public outrage and criticism. The scandal was worsened by the fact that both Phillips and Princess Anne had engaged in extramarital relationships, with Anne reportedly having an affair with her bodyguard Peter Cross. The media's attention and focus on these affairs highlighted the strains within their marriage and the challenges of maintaining a private life under public scrutiny. Phillips is currently dating Lauren Ho, and they continue to be involved in the equestrian community. With this, we wrap up this video. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you find our channel interesting, then subscribe to it. Thank you. See you in the next video.